Good morning, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining. Most of the people watching these videos are not subscribed, so if that is you, please subscribe to my channel. That would be greatly appreciated. Still on my psych rotation. Today we're taking low-key a field trip to the maximum security mental hospital here. I'm not really sure what they're gonna have us doing, but that's where we're told to meet today. So I'm on my way there. Hopefully I make it on time with the city traffic. I should, once I get past this, get out the city. I guess I'll check back when I actually know what's going on. I got my hair done. Can you see? It's kind of cute. Anyway, yeah, I'll check back with you all later. We are finally having a nice, hot, warm day here. It is 10:45 right now, and yeah, I'm leaving. The doctor that was supposed to, I guess, be taking us around didn't come today, and so the doctor we had was like, I don't really have anything for you guys to do, so you guys can leave whenever. So I'm leaving. I did stay for, what was this thing called? A C something. They were just talking about patients. And the thing about psych that is, I guess it's me being in the rotation, that's a little harder for me to get into with this rotation, is the fact that these patients have been in these hospitals for years, most of them for years. So they're talking about the patients, and like, I don't know these people, and so they're talking about the plans for them and all of that type of stuff, and I can't even really think through, okay, what do I think about this plan? Because I don't even know this patient. I don't know what they're like. I've never seen the patient. I've never talked to the patient. So it's like kind of just sitting and listening a lot of the time. But it is what it is. This one, like I said, it's a maximum security. It's the only maximum security forensic hospital, like psychiatry hospital or mental hospital, whatever you want to call it, in the state. And so the people that are here, they have like felony charges, like big charges. Like the one patient that I heard just now before I left, his charges were like homicide, first degree homicide, and then attempted on his mom. He stabbed his mom and his sister, and his mom succumbed to the stabbing. And then he had gotten out. This was in 2013, and then he got out and then attempted to do something again. So it's just interesting, but yeah, I don't know the patient, so it kind of is what it is. But I'm going home now to study, and yeah, kind of just wanted to stand outside to enjoy some of these. So it is a little bit later. It is now, well, a lot of bit later, 7:56, and I got so much done today. It was actually so good getting home so early. I did all my Anki cards, which I had to catch up on. Anki cards, I did a 40 question block of UWorld because I've missed over this weekend. Right now, I cooked dinner for the rest of the week. I got some packages, and I went and returned some from UPS and USPS, so I took a little walk to return that. And right now I'm working on a patient note. So my attending, I spoke to a patient yesterday, and he was like, he wants to talk about it tomorrow. So I wrote it down, but right now I'm like typing it up and just organizing it more so that my thoughts and how I present it aren't all over the place. But it's great when you have time to actually do what you have to do. It's really an amazing feeling. I feel so accomplished even for what I did today, and I still have quite some time. This patient note, I'll probably be done in like 15 minutes, and I'm gonna try to go to the gym and then come back, and I might be able to do, oh, okay, we're back. You would think with how long I've had this camera, I would know how to do things like focus it. I have not even tried. Oh, I haven't even tried, so I don't know. But anyway, I just had to turn it on and turn it back off. What was I saying? Yes, I'll be done this in like 15-20 minutes, and then I'm gonna try to go to the gym and then come back in, maybe work on this research project I'm working on. Yeah, I don't even think I've mentioned that. So over my like little break between IM and this rotation, I met with a doctor that I had shadowed in the past and like asked her for some cases or whatever. And so she had this research idea, and so I started working on that. This was April, okay, last month. This was last month. Gotten a lot of research done so far, but still some research to do. I hadn't even gotten the cases yet, but the project in general is really interesting, and I'm excited about it because I'm actually interested in the whole fertility and infertility situation, and so it's along those lines. So I'm excited to actually start writing it and, you know, hopefully publish it, present it, all that type of stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna try to work on that when I get back from the gym. But yeah, it's a good day. Okay, so I'm home, and I was honestly, what I've been doing this whole time, sending emails. I've been looking into my away rotations or elective rotations that I'm going to be doing, where I can do all that type of stuff, because my options are a wee bit limited since my school does not participate in VSLO, visiting student learning opportunity or something like that. It's how a lot of schools, probably most schools, like help you do elective rotations outside of places that your own school is affiliated with. Anyway, so I've been doing that for, at this point, like an hour and a half. And I was like, I don't really want to study. I already did my new world questions earlier, and I don't really feel like doing Anki. So with my surgery rotation coming up, I'm gonna get into this. The last time I did suturing or practice suturing was the last time I showed it on this vlog, which was probably, no, not probably, it was over a year ago. So, and I don't even know where my suturing kit from the island went. I don't know if it was trashed. I moved a lot, so I don't know what happened to it. So I had to order another one from Amazon. And so we're gonna get into this suturing, because surgery is in T-minus 3.5 weeks. So I want to come with a little something, you know what I mean? So I'll let you know how this turns out. I'll let you see it if it's good enough. If not, then just know we have more work to do. All right. And this thing hasn't even been focused. There we go. But let me show you what comes in the kit, I guess. So this is the kit I got. This one from Amazon first came with this, so I think this has all the needles and threads, silicone pads, yeah, that stuff. No, the needles are in here. Needles, let's see, I'm gonna just show y'all like this. So this thing, yeah, comes with all this. It looks like the almost like the kit for, what was that thing called, lab, when we were dissecting and stuff, but I don't think there's any scalpels in here. But anyway, it came with this, a little card that has some, I guess, suturing techniques. Vertical mattress, horizontal mattress, simple interrupted, simple running, subcuticular running. All right, and then it comes with the silicone part, or the fake skin of all this. It feels nice. This is a good stress reliever, I feel like. Anyway, I'll let you know how this goes. Okay, so I've done a little bit so far. I watched a few different videos Don't mind they were like, this is my first one. No, actually this was my first one, and I forgot about the actually tightening part, so I tied it without, you know, tying it. So that was one video I watched, and that was like a whatever one. And then another one, as I started here and then I would come down this way, and it got better as I continued. But now I'm watching this guy, and he has a playlist of different ones. So I'm gonna start. I watched this one, this simple
only one part to it. You're simply gonna put the needle in on one side and then put it through.
And I think that should be a little bit better. A little bit better for me. Feel me? So I'm gonna do that and report back. I'm working on this one. So my issue is I'm not getting it tight enough. So wait, hold on. So I'm doing just the simple one. And so now to tie it to, this is where it gets tricky for me. So twice, and then I'm pulling it this way, but when I pull it this way, it's supposed to lock, but it's still loose. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong that's not locking, because the guy said this is supposed to lock it. Since it was over here, pulling it this way, it's supposed to lock it. I don't know why it's not doing it. If you can even see it. I don't know. Let me see, at this point I'm tired. So I'm gonna finish that line and then call it a day. But I obviously need to work on this, so I'm gonna try my best to work on it as much as I can. Good morning. I am out and about this morning. It's Saturday. I have to get my CPR basic life, BLS basic life support training renewed, because it's coming up on 2 years and we need it renewed. So I'm doing that this morning. I already did the online portion because I chose the online and in-person option. So I did the online portion yesterday with all the like videos and tests and whatever. So now the in-person one is just 2 hours. So that's where I'm going to now, and it wasn't too far. It's like half a mile from my apartment, so I figured might as well just walk. But looks like I'll be there right in the nick of time. So yeah, that's where I'm off to now. I just left the CPR thing. Yeah, I gotta tell you about this when I get home, but it's crazy out here. Y'all, this was an eventful Saturday morning, let me tell you. So first of all, my CPR class went fine. It was me and one other person, so it ended like over an hour early, which jumping for joy about. So I'm going back home. I'm walking back home because, like I said, I walked there because it was only half a mile. Did take an alternative route though, because the route that it took me through was a little rougher than I liked. So I took an alternative route, and on this alternative route that I traveled, I'm going past it or through an intersection, right? I see a man. The man is at the front of the, I guess, line, and the light is turning green. He's in his car, like a pickup truck type thing, in his car, and he's slumped over. I'm thinking he's asleep. Obviously still not appropriate, you're driving, but I'm thinking he's asleep. So as I'm walking across the street, I'm still looking back to see like if he's gonna wake up, because everybody's honking their horn at him because it's a green light. Everybody's honking their horn. And so I'm now across the street and he's still not up. So I'm looking like, is this an emergency? In my head, there's a lady now across the street, close to him, but across the street from me. she's like looking at him. I guess she's trying to figure, like, because there were some cars that were passing, she was trying to like get through. So I walked back towards there was another man jogging to go to his car. And so now him and the lady now reach the car as I'm walking back across the street to like closer to them. And so like they're like trying to like wake him up because his window is down. Thank God his window is down, door unlocked, all that stuff. His window is down, and they're trying to wake him up, and he's not waking up. So at that point, I'm calling the cops. Okay. So I'm on the phone with the ambulance right away, like, and I'm trying to like read the street signs because I don't know where I'm at. I'm trying to read the street signs to tell them where I'm at. Everybody's still honking. Cityness is happening, so it's very loud. I can't even barely hear the dispatcher, but she annoyed me a little bit. Maybe they're trained to do that, but it was annoying. First thing she says is, before I can explain what's going on, my name and phone number. Lady, my name is Long, and like I don't have time to be spelling out everything. I need to tell you what's going on so you could get an ambulance here. So I'm rushing through my name and number, and I don't even wait to pause to see if she got it. I just spill like what's happening. There's a man, he's in his car, he's slumped over, he's not going, he's not moving, trying to wake him up, all that type of stuff. And so she was asking me like, is he breathing? So now I'm shouting because it's still loud. Everybody's still honking, which is a thing because obviously something is going on here. Like, why are we honking? Like, relax. Anyway, so it's loud, so I'm yelling to her even though she's literally, there's only, you know, city streets, they're not wide. So she's like really right there, but it's so loud that I have to yell to her like, is he breathing? And she's like, no, or yes. But he's obviously still not like alert. And then so the person on the phone, they're like, what kind of breathing? Is it like regular breathing? And so I was getting a little annoyed with all these questions. Like, just say you're sending an ambulance. But I get it. She was like, is it regular breathing? And so I yelled back, is it regular? She's like, no. The girl, come to find out, she's a nurse. So God was on that man's side because he had a nurse, a little old medical student coming back from CPR training. Like, I was ready to spring into action though, if need be. But she had it. So I'm on the phone, and at the same time we see a fire truck coming down the street. And so either they were quick with it or they were already down the street, which I wouldn't doubt because I've been hearing fire alarms and fire trucks and police and stuff all morning, you know, city life. So they really could have been down the street. Regardless, they're coming. So they finally get there, and they were walking. Also, they were not moving fast enough for my liking, but he makes it, so it's fine, I guess. So they're walking to him. They're trying to also like shake him and stuff like that. They start doing the mask to get some ventilation and stuff like that, and then they administer Narcan because it was like, I guess, an overdose situation, and it looked very overdose like. Also saw the drugs in his hand, so there's that. Yeah, so then, but they were trying for like 10 minutes to like, you know, wake him up and all that stuff. And this was, I never heard agonal breathing before, you know, read it in textbooks and I've seen videos of it, but I've never heard it in real life. So it was kind of, now that he's alive and well, it was cool seeing like the actual signs in real life of like overdose. So that was all happening. So I was just watching, waiting for him to like wake up. And then when he finally like woke up, the ambulance was there and they took him on the stretcher, and then I just kept walking home. All that before noon. I tell you, city life is really something. There was already such a huge burden on my heart moving to this city with how much drug addiction is like just everywhere, and it really breaks my heart seeing it, just driving and seeing all the people just on the street. Like, it really hurts my heart so bad. So even seeing that this morning, I was like, oh, because the man, the thing is like this, the drug situation, it's not just, you know, the typical people on the street. Like, people that look quote unquote normal lived people are still affected by this. That man looked regular. He had his truck, he looked clean, haircut, all that stuff, and still affecting them. So it's just really, it's really sad all around, and praying for all of these people, praying for him. Hopefully it's he doesn't have to go through this again for a change to happen. But anyway, still not noon, so there's that. But I'm just gonna study and sort out the rest of my day. All right, see y'all later.